What is up, everyone? Welcome into the LFC Transfer Room. Jack here with you today. Jared Bowen with us as well. Chris Donage, Kurtis, and Chedu all joining us for a Monday morning, Monday afternoon, evening, depending on where you're tuning in from. Discussion on Liverpool striker options to sign in the transfer market. Start things off, Jared Bowen, very special guest. How are you doing this fine Monday?
I'm great. I'm ready to sign for Liverpool, mate. Obviously. I'm actually very good, mate. I'm actually very good.
That's good. Kurtis, how you feeling?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Chedu?
Well, I was having a good day. Then I remembered we ain't signing anyone, so I'm torn.
Well, I mean, this video is obviously the stream is very kind of optimistic, just kind of a look at what we could do, what might fit, not what will happen, because we really don't know what will happen because Liverpool move in silence. But there's a lot of different options at striker, and I'm sure we'll talk about it throughout the stream. But to start things off, I guess our preference is we already have a very early shout from Charlie on Suarez being better than Pelé. I'd entertain that debate. I'm not going to lie, but. Mr. Jared Bowen
scored goals when goalkeepers could wear gloves, so they're kind of more important.
I'm not having that.
What are your boys' picks for if the dream sign, not necessarily one that makes the most sense, but the one that you think would fit Liverpool to a T, the absolute best?
Jared Bowen, obviously. He's the greatest player to ever walk the earth. Nah, honestly, Erling Haaland would be the dream. We did see some of the discussions about it in sort of February, March time. I heard about Mino Raiola flying over to England and stuff to discuss with Liverpool. That was obviously a load of rubbish. It
wasn't though. He did fly. I mean, maybe not. I mean, he went to different clubs in Spain and England too to talk something. I don't know. Nothing came out of that, but that did happen.
Yeah. Well, he would be the dream, but it's a pipe dream, isn't it?
That would be a very exciting day were it to come around, but knowing that we haven't really, supposedly we didn't sign Daniel Malin because we didn't sell Shaqiri or Origi in time, according to Fabrizio Romano, that seems to suggest that we do not have much money. Chedu, your pick, that's not Erling Haaland, that's kind of the choice of any striker in Liverpool.
Striker, huh? That's a tough one. Because my answer was definitely going to be Haaland, but if it's going to have to be another one, I'd say, you know what? I'd be happy with a Lautaro Martinez, honestly.
As with Joe.
There we go.
At 50 million, would that get it? Not too sure.
Hello.
Kurt, are you on the bandwagon of Lautaro Martinez?
I am on the bandwagon of Lautaro Martinez. I think he's a very, very exciting prospect at 23. Still quite young, still has a lot of time to develop into a world-class player if he isn't already. I think his heat map as well from last season shows that he plays more predominantly through the middle, whereas you've got Vlahovic who plays on the right-hand side, and then who I know is another option, and someone that I've been looking at is Matheus Cunha, who also drops in more as sort of a false nine, Bobby style sort of player as well.
I think not a day has gone by without Kurtis mentioning how much he likes Matheus Cunha.
I love him.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he's a great player, but holy crap, Kurtis.
I think we should make sure to specify we have not. We have.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Yeah,
we have not signed.
We do.
I'm right here.
For legal reasons, we cannot pretend that we have.
True.
Stream.
True. For legal reasons, we can't say that.
I can change my name.
For the vibes, yeah, we have him.
I am.
The other good point. Maybe we're signing Schmilly and Mbappe. Like, we just can't quite say what the thing is, but maybe it's just Jared Bowen.
Own Golinho from the Euros.
Mate, I am Jared Bowen on Pez.
So, Chedu, you can probably speak to this better than I can, but in terms of the reliability of the rumors, they're not too strong.
None. No reliability at all. They come from Indy.
Or whatever.
The only thing I can trust Indy with is getting my KFC order wrong, and that's about it. So no truth to it. I mean, not gonna say that there's no truth because maybe Indy pulls something out of the KFC bag, but they are extremely unreliable. But there is interest from England for him. Now the question is, if in the hypothetical sense that we are interested, what are the chances of signing him? Close to none, because the money really isn't there right now. We'd have to sell. Same thing with Malin. I think Malin wasn't much the money aspect of things, but more the registration side of things. That we had to sell either Origi or Shaqiri for him. It's going to be the same case for Lautaro Martinez or any other attacker probably that we have to sign, which is why we're seeing Shaqiri linked to Lazio as a possible outgoing. But Lautaro would be a fantastic addition. If we sell Shaqiri for what we want, I don't think we would be too far off from the price tag they're asking. I saw the number 50 million running around. I don't know how truthful that is. But if it is 50 million, then selling Shaqiri should probably put us really close to it. But it all depends on a lot of things.
Yeah. I think
IndyCar, right. Talking about IndyCar, a broken clock is right twice a day. So maybe,
exactly.
Just maybe.
But is that Indy Kyler getting that right, or is that just him happening to stumble upon what Liverpool might have found? Who's to say, honestly?
Listen,
the guy, he'll get some credit from me if he gets it right.
I mean, listen, the guy wrote a heartfelt letter to Jack Grealish asking him not to join City. And that's probably one of the saddest things I've seen on Twitter the past few months. But, as Chris said, a broken clock is right twice. So who knows? Perhaps.
I agree with this from Black Hammer. Lautaro has a lot of Bobby attributes. He's better, I think, than Bobby was at the age when we signed him. I think it's very comfortable saying that. And under Klopp, he could really, really develop into a seriously talented player. And I think, is it a case of, do we have to sell Firmino? I don't think we have to. I think Martinez could almost sit as a year as a backup under Firmino's understudy.
Or just a rotation option.
Exactly.
And it all comes down once again to players that are willing to take that number 2 spot, because let's be honest, anyone who walks into a Liverpool team right now is not going to get a starting spot. No one's going to start ahead of our defenders, fullbacks, goalkeeper, midfielders, or attackers. So whoever comes in will have to be willing to sit on the bench for at least a year or two. And would someone like Lautaro Martinez want that? A player that's, a lot of clubs want him. He has the talent, he has the potential, and he starts for a really good Inter Milan team that just won the Serie A. So would he join being Bobby's number 2? Probably not.
Yeah.
But in the ideal world,
that's the issue. I think
as well, the problem with Inter is that in order for them to strengthen themselves, they were in a bit of a financial situation that wasn't great. That's why Conte left it. And you look at that side of things. So if we went in with an offer under, do you think they would even consider it just because they need that money?
They sold Hakimi for a big they PSG. So I think that they aren't starved for cash.
No, they aren't. It's if I remember correctly, they needed to make 80 million. They sold Hakimi for 70, so they are only like 10 million away from that.
But that's a profit, Chedu. You have to still.
Yeah, of course. They have to sell someone else to make profit.
Yeah.
But they aren't as bad as they were. Like, they're not as desperate to sell someone big.
If they want to add someone,
yeah, if they want to add someone, they will have to sell someone big.
Shall I put this to you boys? If the opportunity arose, would the man mentioned here potentially whet the appetite?
Oh, Lukaku would be phenomenal.
Yes.
I love him.
He's a very good player.
Yes, he played for Everton. Yes, he played for United. But right now he plays for Inter. And would I take him at Liverpool? Yes, I would. He's an absolutely phenomenal player. And I would love to see Everton and United fans cry.
I think he's a tremendous striker. I don't know if he fits us perfectly. He's not as, I don't want to say, how do I say this? He's like Benteke. He's not on the same.
He's far better than Benteke.
Much better.
Please don't say that.
But Chris, you always have reservations about tall strikers. Lukaku.
No, but he's more than that, though, isn't he?
He's
way more than that. He's massive. He's massive.
I know. He's good.
It's like playing Konate as striker.
Yeah, actually.
I think I want to find this comment. It was a really good one on the flexibility of Martinez. I may have scrolled past it, but someone, if you commented this, and I can't find your comment, but Martinez can only play really one position, striker, which is a problem for Klopp a lot of times. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good point right there about his lack of versatility is a bit of a problem versus Jared Bowen, not as good.
Vlahovic.
Keeper, English, but he's more flexible, I think. So I think it's always an interesting debate, the versatility debate. How important is that for you guys when addressing what kind of striker we should get? A guy who's versatile versus a guy who kind of can fit one spot very well.
For me, it's it all really depends on a lot of things, but I'd say right now for a striker, I'd take someone who can only play as a striker because it's the kind of thing of if you can play in various positions and in training you work to be able to be be able to rotate to any position, you chances are you're not going to be world class at any of them if you're always training separate positions. So if we get someone that just focuses on being the goal scorer, the striker, the false nine, whatever, that would probably help a lot into their development.
Why do we need to get anyone else for a false nine, guys? Come on, we've got our false nine already.
No, shut up. No, shut up. No. I'm not having this. I am not having this.
He scores goals.
I am not having this. I'm not. I am not having this discussion right now.
Chedu, I know facts upset you sometimes because you and Logic, even on a good day, are separated. Oxlade would score more goals than almost any of the targets we have for the false nine if he played for us.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not even gonna dignify that with an answer. Let's just move on.
Wow, Chedu's the one not dignifying things with an answer. What a change of pace. If you want to know about Chedu's ball knowledge, just go to search him on Twitter and look for his.
Wait, can I bring it up? Wait.
Transfer window.
Wait. I literally have it pinned. Let me bring it up.
Oh, you have it pinned. That's even better.
Can you, Chedu? Why don't you make it into an overlay and put it on the stream?
You know what? Yeah, go.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot right now.
Okay, right. So I've seen a lot on here about En-Nesyri. We were linked to him last summer, weren't we? He was severe at one point.
I don't know much about him. I
know he's 6'2". I want to say.
There you go, Jack. You can pull it up. I sent it to the chat.
Good numbers.
Let's do the classic En-Nesyri.
I think he's a great player.
24 years old for Monaco, scored 18 in La Liga last season for Sevilla.
Yeah.
I don't know much about him.
I think it's great.
I think it's an interesting signing. It's an interesting option. But
we were linked to him a few months ago, I think. But pull it up.
I'm not pulling it up, Chedu.
Pull it up.
Do it. Pull it up. Pull it up, Jack.
This comment. This is a great shout.
Pull it up.
Tammy Abraham. Talk about that while I try and figure out how to pull this up.
Tammy Abraham scored yesterday, didn't he?
He did.
In a friendly.
Yeah.
I think he's class.
Actually, I'd take him over Origi, to be honest. That's a good point.
But the only thing is, will he come to another big club to sit on the bench? No.
I don't think so, yeah. I think he needs to go to a Villa. I think Villa's perfect for him because he could compete with Watkins.
Nah, Watkins shits all over Abraham.
Yeah, I agree, but he could compete with him. Maybe.
Agreed.
I think it's a viable option if he was cheaper and we were looking for that homegrown forward. However, Bowen, I know, is Chris's sort of first pick in that regard.
All right, everyone.
Bring it up.
I want everyone to take a brief, deep breath before you view something that might upset you.
Oh,
the perfect transfer.
Isn't that perfect?
It hurts. It hurts to view.
I mean, half these players are already at other clubs.
This was before they. This was before they left. You know, this is when it was actually possible. You know, are you gonna tell me?
I want to emphasize the views of Che Eduardo are not the views of LFC Transfer Room.
Yes, they are.
So not all of us are on as copious amounts of drugs as Chedu is.
Are you gonna tell me that it's Chris? Oh, Chris just took his headphones off.
Sorry,
Chris. Oxley's #1 fan. But are you gonna tell me that we can't sell him for 70 million?
Oh no, he's worth way more than that.
There you go. If anything, I undervalued our players. I mean, Adrian for 30 million, it's a little bit cheap.
We have taken all the logical liberty we can. Let's return to reality for a moment. Chedu represents none of us.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thank you, Anthony. Stop encouraging this behavior. This is not a behavior you want to encourage.
And this is why Anthony's my favorite.
This is actually a very interesting one. I could come from Anthony. So we always talk about next summer.
No.
It really does reek of like just a terrible boyfriend telling the girlfriend like, "Hey, you know what? Next."
It's literally the same thing every single year. It's like, oh, next summer is gonna be like Fabrizio literally said, this is gonna be a big summer for Liverpool. What the fuck has happened? Now it's like, oh no, next one is gonna be the big one. So when is it actually gonna come? What? Oh, he's just gone.
He's fed up on big summer next summer. He can't take any more of it.
Yeah. He saw Chedu's takes and said,
"No, he saw that I undervalued our players and just had to."
Yes. But no, I think the big summer next summer line is something that we've been dangled multiple times as Liverpool fans over the last God knows how many years. I mean, our last big signing in the summer was arguably because we got Van Dijk in the winter window, didn't we?
Alisson.
Alisson in the summer, yeah. So
not Thiago.
You're muted, Chris.
Well, Thiago was a big signing. But
Canate was 35 million.
In terms of financial, like big money,
that's big money.
Would you like
nowadays for a big team? That's not a big.
Are we linked to Vlahovic? Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Yes. Will it happen?
Listen, I'll tell you this: we're linked to almost every single decent striker in the world. That's about it.
Yeah, I think so. People are mentioning Immobile.
The only thing, listen, fantastic player. His age just isn't worth signing him right now, in my opinion.
How old is he? Before I comment,
like 72,
30. I want to say 30.
31. He's 31.
31.
I think we've got a lot of players approaching that age.
And let's be honest, last time Immobile played on the club, it wasn't the greatest stuff I've seen.
I've seen a lot of these deals getting thrown around, right? Like player plus. I think FIFA career mode has completely deranged everyone when it comes to this. I know you didn't really mean it, DJ, but like actual people are like saying, "Oh, but it's value for money. We offer them, 20 million plus 4 different players. Like it's so easy, and the admin just doesn't have much of a pay." I hate those types of deals. It doesn't happen. Happens once in a blue moon. Like Alexis Sanchez and Mkhitaryan was one.
Well, those are when it makes sense, like for like swaps. Origi is not a like for like swap for Vlahovic. They don't play similar. He's older than him. He doesn't really. I mean, Fiorentina aren't going to look at bringing in Origi to try and improve him. They're looking at one of their own options.
True.
This is a very good point, actually, as well from Chuckle.
Yeah.
I think there's been a lot of mentions of like pure number 9s versus mixtures. Like Guiri.
Great signing.
Young guys who could play more as a 9. Is it possible that we go after? Because Vlahovic and Martinez are two.
Oh God! No, it's happened again. No, it's not going to happen.
Chris has devolved into.
I can't deal with these player plus cash deals. Don't happen ever because it's so much admin. Nah.
So I think if you boys were thinking about it, should Liverpool be looking at a number 9 who can finish, or a more player who can have the link-up play of Firmino but may struggle in the finishing department?
Number 9.
It's about we need goals, but do we need goals? We just need a player who can back up Bobby and do the role he has.
Number 9 that can score.
Do we though?
But that changes the way you play. Why would you want to change the way you play, Chedu?
Third top scorers in the league last season.
It's more of the thing that I think last season really demonstrated it well in the our drought of not only goals but wins too, and it's when there's going to be points where just Salah isn't as prolific as he usually is, and after which was that season that Bobby just absolutely ran the Champions League and
17-18.
Yeah. Since then, I haven't seen Bobby pull like big good numbers in front of goal. And I'm not saying that Manny is finished, not in no way, shape, or form, but I would like to have that confidence of having that player that can score if and when we need it to be. Because if we look at the bench, let's say
we have Mohamed Salah.
And if you say Sadio Mane's normal season, say Mane's season, average season, he scores 18 goals for Liverpool in the Premier League season. He scored 10 last season. You add 8 goals on to last season, we'd probably finish above Man United. Yeah. So, like, I still think there's plenty. We don't need a focal point because we've got that already.
Yeah, our focal point is Mane and Salah. I don't understand why what 9 comes in.
It's because Firmino wears the number 9 that people compare him to other strikers. He's not a striker.
He's not a number 9. He's not a striker. He definitely isn't.
He's a defensive striker.
It's such a unique role that he plays because it's just the way he's so unselfish. Like that's why we're so good.
But at the same time, when it comes to the unselfishness, we've seen time and time again, where at times shooting would have been the better option for Bobby, but his instinct is to pass it always, and at times it has cost us. Of course, not saying that that's always the case. Of course, Bobby's a fantastic player and has an eye for a pass, but at the same time, someone that can do that and also like be able to assist others, but at the same time have an eye for goal would be good. Like if Bobby like the past few seasons had pulled numbers like
Salah, Chedu.
Yes, we have Salah, but what happens when Salah's in form?
Yeah, but then a lot of it came down to. Go on, Chris.
No, you go, mate. You go. Go on.
Do you think a lot of what happened with Bobby in recent seasons comes down to his confidence in front of goal? Because I think that was something that was affecting him, and that's why he was looking to pass it rather than to take the shot himself. With confidence, does he get back to his best?
Well, I think last season at times he was so like he had a dictating of games, especially towards the end of the season against Man United. I remember him just being electric, and in others as well. But like we have got that option of Jota as well. Don't forget, we do. You know, there is goals there. I mean, Jota got 9, Bobby got 9, Mane got 10, and then Mo got 23, 24, whatever he got. There's no reason why Mane can't turn that into 20, Bobby can't turn that into 15, and Jota can't turn that into 15.
Let me tell you the list of strikers who changed the way we play football. Robert Lewandowski, Harry Kane,
Erling Haaland.
That is the list of the 3 strikers who changed. Karim Benzema. That was the 4 strikers who changed the way Liverpool play.
But Benzema's like Firmino.
Yeah, anyone else doesn't push the needle enough for us to warrant changing, you know? I think that, you know, Salah, our system right now, will always try and tailor our wingers as strikers. So trying to sign a 9, for me, it doesn't make sense. If people, I get trying to buy a Vlahovic and develop him, that makes sense, right? But me personally, I think, and I agree with this, Footy Traders mentioned this a couple of times, the 21 to 24-year-old age range, the price point we won these players at is tough. Like, it's really hard to find a good value option. Because like a Patrick Schick, I don't know.
He's failed on big clubs. Yes, he did well. And don't fall for the Euro curse, gents.
Yeah. I think we just need to, you know, this is what I would be fine with, you know, like Bobby at Cam, maybe, but again, what striker can we realistically get that pushes the needle for us up front?
It's because Mo Salah wears the number 11, right?
That warrants this. What striker warrants an entire system change?
I don't think there's many.
I don't think there is one.
In an ideal world, I mean.
No, I'm saying realistic.
Realistically, no one. That we can get no one.
Then why are we looking at number 9s?
Vibes.
That's true.
Vibes.
You know what? You have dismantled my entire argument with one word, Chedu.
What can I say?
I think.
Go on.
And so I also think it's very interesting. You know, I don't even know. Is this right? I don't think this is even right.
Well, Adrian, Sepp Van den Berg, Harvey Elliott,
Vandenberg doesn't count.
Yes, he does. He's played first team football.
Yeah.
He has, but he doesn't.
We signed 3 last summer. We signed 1 this summer. We signed
That's a good point.
3 the summer prior to that. Like we signed like 7 players. This is just factually incorrect on top of like flawed logic. I mean, look at this, right? Liverpool.
Don't forget Andy Lonergan.
Liverpool will not sign many players this summer because we also need to extend half of our squad pretty much. Van Dijk, Alisson, and Salah and Henderson all have 2 years left on their contracts. Realistically, they need pay bumps, all of them, and that costs a lot of money.
Yeah, definitely. This is what I agree with, Bill. 100%. I agree with this.
Yeah.
Origi is not good enough to change. But are you going to get a player that is willing to sit on the bench like Origi is? Probably not. I think Origi's the best we can get in terms of someone who's sat on his ass.
I think
and wants to sit on his ass because there's people have ambition. I don't think Origi does.
To who? To who? Who is buying Mane for a price that will let us buy someone better?
Real Madrid.
Why would they buy Mane? They have Hazard.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
Question that.
Exactly. That's why.
They have no money. They're trying to keep people in the Super League so that way they can get some money out of it. They have zero. They are poor. You know.
I mean, depending on the PSG outgoings.
I mean, we're talking about Haaland because he's not leaving.
Listen, it's not the fact that we're not as ambitious as them. It's the fact that we don't have the amount of money that those teams, without counting Madrid and Barca, because they're both broke. They're broke. City and PSG and Chelsea, 3 rich owners that just pump money into the club. We are realistically, we are not in the same level as them, and we're never gonna be, because unless we have a big owner from the Saudi or something of the sorts come and buy the club, because that's just what those 3 clubs are. They they've bought their way into history. That's just how it is, and we can't.
The thing is, we're not broke. Other teams are richer than us.
Yeah. Exactly. It's not the fact that we're not broke.
We just spent 35 million on a 4th choice centre back, arguably.
Exactly.
Okay, Harrison. I'm going to be honest with you. No. Do you really want? I'm going to ask you, Harrison. If you're older than 13, I'm a bit disappointed in you. Football is not just how exciting a new toy you can get. You shouldn't disrupt the entire footballing ecosystem because you're upset that you couldn't win a Champions League. You develop talent. You don't just buy it. You know, it's shameful that Manchester City go out and sign Grealish and Kane for £200 million. £200 million for 2 players who have won Bubkiss in their career.
That's such an American word, by the way.
Never. I love it.
Look, I think the way we run our football club, you know, it's at the end of the day, it is a business. We should not be the Liverpool should not be the vehicle for some rich owner to have fun with on his free time, you know, like just you know what, I'm tired of making a ton of money. I don't know, we're losing it.
There will be a day that Roman Abramovich gets bored. That, you know, I'm very surprised he's not left by now. Actually, that the City Football Group, I don't think, because it's just a cash cow for them, so they'll continue to do it. But yeah, it's. I think the way that FSG run Liverpool is as much as we can get close in the modern football world to morally okay. Even though they've done some ridiculous things, it's not half as ridiculous as the human rights stuff that the City owners do. So,
Liverpool are worth $2 billion plus. How many people in the world, you know, can afford that? I mean, and on top of that, afford to take losses.
Yeah,
just for fun, for vibes, you know.
Like, honestly, the only people you can see someone doing like someone for like an owner like Manchester City's or PSG's, and even after I think it was the day after we supposedly left the Super League, there were rumors that someone from the Saudi actually made a bid for Liverpool and FSG rejected it. I don't know how truthful that is, but realistically, even if a bid comes in, I can't see FSG selling. I just can't see it happening.
What's so frustrating? Sorry, finish your point.
Yeah, I just wanted to add to this. This one here. FSG sucks, but it could be way worse.
Yeah, it could. I don't want to be looking at my club and making like concessions on my moral. I don't know what the word is, but I don't want to be making concessions on my owners. Like City fans have to recognize that, and PSG fans have to recognize that their clubs are state-run, and they're essentially sports washing these people, and they have to be fine with being a vehicle for that. What
Sorry,
are you talking about?
Well, he is going to go in 3 years' time.
I mean, yeah, in,
doing that?
in 2025 he's going to leave. But yeah,
They do run it like it's Moneyball because that's the way you're supposed to run a sports franchise.
And it's how it is.
That's just how this is. It's how it's always been. You've seen, the Manchester City, Chelsea spend unreal sums of money and said this is what we should be doing. When in reality, we have won more than Chelsea has in the last few years with our system. You could say, oh, it's all down to Klopp. We still put the tools in his hand.
Exactly. And, just to change the subject quickly, I did watch this and it was very good. I saw Daichi Kamada was linked.
Tifo football is tremendous.
yeah.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah.
It's just... I saw the three, I think they said Ian Hatcho as well, which has come up in the...
That's definitely Dan. That's definitely Dan.
Dan.
I love Dan. Okay,
Yes.
Look, I don't care what words you want to use. It's a franchise. Like, if it's American, if it makes you want to throw up, I don't give a crap. That's just what it is. Like, you're arguing its facts.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, yeah, they're a club, and we'll always imagine us as a club. But at the end of the day, they're not. Like, it's
At a
football's
certain
a
point, you have to
business.
take off the
for a lot of
romantic
owners.
goggles, and it was very frustrating to me. I was going to mention this when Chedu was talking. Is that when we want to have a debate on strikers, it devolves into this barbaric and moronic debate about our owners. It's just so tired,
Yeah.
It's just such a look.
Yeah.
I think, and if you want to be sold to some monarch, go enjoy
Well, then,
money. Like,
can I just say, if you want this, then surely you would have been in favor of the Super League.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say right now, and it's the kind of thing that it just makes no sense to me. It's like, where's the merit if you have an owner like that?
okay, yeah, £1. Hey, everyone pop up a bit of money, we can sign Bowen. I think so. On our podcast, most recent one, check it out on YouTube. We talked to, I'm forgetting his name, someone bailed
Jerry Mancini.
Thank you very much. He gave us some updates on that, so check that out. Shaq is likely going to leave. Shaqiri is likely going to leave. So around £8 to £10 million, somewhere in that range. So that will potentially, get us there.
Yeah.
And so I think it's.
Wait. Quickly, I want to clarify on this point right here. The thing, what we're trying to say with this is, the Super League, it's something that has absolutely no merit. No matter what happens, you're always going to be the best of the best because yes. Having a rich owner, it's essentially you don't work for the success. You buy your way into success because you can. There's no merit behind doing that. It's, again, a PSG or a Manchester City or even a Chelsea where you do absolutely nothing, but because you have the money to buy the best players, you always win. Like, look at Manchester City and look at their bench, at their second team. It's better than most teams in the world because they have the money to do so. And what have they done to warrant that team? Absolutely nothing. And that's where it comes to having a rich owner like that. It's almost the same as wanting the Super League because you're going for something that has absolutely no merit and just no soul behind it.
Hey, thanks, Steph, for tuning into the podcast. Appreciate it.
I think we should end owner chat and go back to transfer chat.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think, look, you could be upset about transfers, right? But Rumble, you're just blatantly not looking at the numbers. Like, you're just saying, oh, we made a lot of money without looking at the fact that our wage bill is now second highest in the league, and we've had to spend a lot of money on that. We've expanded the stadium by 10,000 seats in the last half a decade.
New training complex, £130 million.
It has been reinvested, and we'll end the debate on if you're upset at the owners for not investing their own money, be upset about that. But the fact of the matter is, they have not been siphoning off of this club like the Glazers have. They just haven't. No. So,
and we have spent this window as well. We've got a centre back. We needed a centre back.
Charlie talking about Martinelli. Martinelli has been brought up a couple of times. Choo.
I believe, right? Didn't Klopp say Martinelli was one of the most special talents he'd ever seen at his age?
Yep.
And honestly, why would he leave though?
I love Martinelli. I really, really do. I think he's going to be a great player.
If you think we shouldn't have spent money on a training ground, you just don't understand football. You need better infrastructure.
Jack,
better
don't give them attention. Move on.
Yeah, don't pull those comments up anymore, please.
Mateus Pereira.
Oh, I love this.
I love him. I love him.
I think he was a tremendous option for West Brom. He really kind of carried them last season. He again non-homegrown, so that's a bit of an issue there because it requires more selling in terms of our roster space, squad space. People would get upset when I use
roster space.
Roster.
When we our soccer roster, I say stuff like that. So I'll limit that. Yeah, Pereira is a very, very good player. I think he'd be an interesting option. Pedro Gonçalves, we did a video on him.
Please.
He's very, very good. Quite pricey, around £56 million his release clause. If you want to learn about him as a player, LFC transfer him. Had a video.
Pedro Goncalves.
Pedro Goncalves. I have not. Someone can update me on what this means, or if one of you guys know.
I'm gonna check that.
Let us know in the comments. Ward Prowse recently bid declined by Aston Villa for £25 million. We talked about this in a stream pretty recently.
Oh wait, Fabrizio Romano tweeted something 20 minutes ago about that. Mateus Pereira's official message regarding his future: "I want to leave, but in a fair and correct manner." Ooh. So yeah, so
isn't he going to Qatar or something?
He did, yeah. Sure. I thought he was.
Let me quickly read this out. I remained silent and was not going to address anything until after the transfer window, out of respect for the fans and all my teammates. However, after being called not committed with the club, I felt extremely disrespected as a professional. I've been living off football since I was 12 years old. That's just okay. No one has ever seen an interview about that. Is we thought our way is extremely wrong for anybody. I don't want to leave the club through the back door. That was never my plan or intention. Quite the contrary. I want to leave. I want the club to be adequately rewarded for believing in me and supporting me for 2 seasons. So yeah, I want to leave. I want to seek new experiences, but I want to do this in a fair and a correct manner.
Yeah, Ward Prowse, that's an interesting match that you're mentioning now. Could he play?
That's a false 9.
Getting those free kicks in, whipping those onto Virgil van Dijk's head.
I'd love to have him, but as a false 9, I don't know.
Denny Ings, I think the issue with Ings is the same as it was when we talked about him about a month ago, which is why would he leave as a backup? Because he wanted to start and then come back to be a backup?
Yep.
Doesn't make sense in that sense. I know.
Yeah, definitely. I think. Yeah, he played right back for a bit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I think he's got the work ethic. Whether he's got the quality, I don't know. I didn't condone this.
No, Chris, you mentioned it before stream that this is what we're doing. So everyone, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We hit 20 likes in the video. I don't know if you really, maybe actually this might incite some people to dislike. Maybe they don't want to see.
So listen, guys, if you want to see Chris strip, leave a like. If you don't want to see Chris strip, leave a like. Just leave a like.
I think I'm with DJ on Saul. I'm hoping that this is one that I really, really hope to see happen. Saul Martinez would be my dream window in terms of realism, because both are quite good options. You hate to see that from Anthony.
Anthony, we all know you want to see it anyway, mate. You don't have to be, we all know. Oh no, 23 likes. I'm in the mud, boys.
Oh, are we really?
Apparently, according to Ali.
Let's check this. We don't want Chris unlawfully stripping.
I'm not actually going to strip, boys. You know this.
No, Chris, you gave us your word.
I did.
So did you, Jack.
When did I ever give this?
Not this. Running down your streets bare naked. Well, I'm still waiting for that video.
That sounds a bit mad out of context. We're not gonna
I'm not gonna give context. I'm just gonna let that sit.
Yeah, well, we move.
I do agree. I'm with Hashim on this as well.
Oh, it's another cash plus player deal. We all know it.
Origi leaves plus cash to Inter. Look, he didn't say Origi has to go to Inter. He says Origi just has to go.
Origi player plus cash deals don't happen.
That one maybe because Belgian link up with Lukaku. He was pretty good in that era when he played in 2014. Divock Origi was, which was 70 years ago, which is pretty crazy to think about.
This one, I like.
Yeah.
Not that one. Wrong one. Where is it? I lost it.
How are you going to say wrong one?
It is that one. I'm sorry. It is that one. I'm blind. This one. Yes. This one. This one right here.
Chedu, I think this is fair.
Sure.
As you did LFC coldest trims video,
Sure.
I think we have to see your cold trim.
30 likes and I'll take the hat off. Sure.
Yeah.
All right, everyone like the
Where
video,
are we now?
please.
It is very much a case of like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. If you're going to judge trims, got to let your trim be judged.
This is a throwback, you know. Weren't we linked with him for like 3 years in a row?
We were linked with him before we signed Salah.
That was years ago, man. Years ago.
And I'd take him.
Actually,
I like Julian Brandt.
This is an interesting debate. Does Lautaro Martinez start over Bobby?
That's a difficult one, man.
I can't say yes or no because I'd have to see him play in our system.
Would Bobby be happy in that second role?
I think he would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's selfless, isn't he?
He loves Liverpool.
Yeah, selfless.
He loves Liverpool, doesn't
Let us
he?
know in the comments. Actually, you know what? Let's do a poll with the likes. Like the video if you would start Bobby. Like the video if you would see Lautaro Martinez start. Let us know in the comments. Which player would start if Martinez
Just don't like. Don't like this video. Like every other video. Just don't like this one in particular.
Lautaro Martinez.
I think
Let us know.
this is what I agree. I agree with this from Joe.
Yeah.
I think it's like the same with every Klopp signing. If they come into the side and start immediately and don't get sort of eased in, rather than like Robertson, like Fabinho, like even Oxlade-Chamberlain. That's what I'd expect any signing that comes in to do. So yeah.
Well, Brazil benched Richarlison and then lost to Argentina in the Copa America final. I'm just gonna say that Richarlison is not better than Bobby. Like,
nah. Well, they're completely
No
different
chance.
players.
No
They're
chance.
completely different players. Richarlison's more running behind, sort of maybe playing on the right or the left.
And listen, we go back to this thing over and over again, and it literally makes me want to bash my head against the wall. Bobby is not a goal scorer. That's not his main his main output for the team. He's a defensive striker. Make jokes about that as much as you want. His mission as a player in this team is not to score goals. I don't care if he's up front, in the back, or in the bench. That is not what he's out there to do. Our system is to feed Mane and Salah. That's how it is.
So there's a severe lack of understanding in football from fans that for every good action a player makes, another player has done something ugly, something dirty to allow that to happen. Firmino,
watch Naby Keita is tackling. You see Minamino's goal the other day.
Yeah.
Naby Keita did that goal, but no one sees that because he didn't score or assist.
Well, we did see that because I screamed.
Everyone saw it. Yes, we did.
We loved it.
I think. Look, Firmino plays deeper because it allows Salah and Mane to get higher up the pitch.
Yeah.
This year. If you look at average positions, Firmino's not a striker. He plays in midfield as an attacking midfielder more as Salah and Mane go and play as strikers when they run forward.
Let me phrase it this way, Steve. If Firmino was an attacking midfielder, would you judge him by goals as much? Because I don't think you should compare Firmino to 9s. You should compare Firmino to 10s. Because that's where he typically, Naby Keita means that we do not need to sign a midfielder because Naby Keita remontada is happening this season. He is on the come up. He is going to start every match for us. 35 appearances, 8 goals, 12 assists.
Exactly this.
Listen,
by the way.
listen.
Exactly this.
Yes.
I agree that he should be scoring more, but
it's not.
It's not his job to score. It's not saying like another striker would start in front of him simply because they score more goals, because that's never like since we have the tactics we have now. The number 9's role has never been to be the goal scorer. It's to be the provider for Mane and Salah, who are the wingers.
It's because he wears the number 9 shirt. I think
exactly. If he had any other number, it wouldn't be like this. Wouldn't be a debate.
But yeah, I wanted to talk about Noni Madueke from PSV. Really
Never
interesting. You're not really interesting young. I think he was at Spurs originally. and then went over to the Eredivisie. This would be really interesting, bit like a Sancho light. I think he scored 15 goals last season for PSV, and I think he's only young as well. Let me just check his stats.
I just pulled him up right now, Chris. Actually, he scored 7 goals, 4 assists in 24 appearances, only 900 minutes for PSV last season.
That's good. I'd take
really
it.
good.
I would 100%. Why not? Sancho light. Let's have a look.
I think this is a good point. I agree that Firmino should be scoring more of the chances. He underperforms his expected goals pretty frequently. So I agree that yes, you could ask him to score a few more goals. That's not wrong, but still.
I love
Don't
this.
remember the comment now. Oh, did we hit 30? Did we hit 30?
I mean,
Let me see. I have to confirm this before. It says 29 on my phone. Let me
all
check
right.
on
One
over
more
here.
like, and Chedu has to expose the trim. I think it's actually a very good shout while we wait for the 30th like. Danjuma rumors.
It says 29.
Danjuma rumors.
I saw this.
This was wasn't this from the Ivan Shwakov guy who's like putting his entire Twitter account on the line for these rumors? That guy entertains me, honestly. Like I quite enjoy his feed.
Let me have
I
a
don't
look.
trust
Not.
Okay, it actually is
We're on
30.
30.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
Hold
you
on,
trim
hold
out for the lads.
Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna make sure that the trim actually looks at least decent.
Get your trim out.
Brilliant.
For the
We've lost him.
lads. Boo! I saw Arnold Danjuma. What were his I think he scored quite a few goals last season, if I'm not mistaken. 15 goals in 33 games in the Championship. People hate on Bowen's transfer, but Bowen scored far more goals in the Championship in a worse team. So,
Danjuma versus Bowen talk. Like you're like, oh, Danjuma's pretty nice. Bowen, oh, he's I don't know.
he's bad.
He's bad.
Danjuma was awful in the Premier League. Hey! Look at that dead trim. What's going on there?
Shut the fuck up, Chris.
Oh, hey.
Language.
Shut up. To be honest, I did say in the trim video that I do have a dead trim. So to be honest,
everyone in the comments, rate Chedu's trim out of 10. Let us know your thoughts on his trim. Bottom tier. Bottom tier is our first comment.
you know, Charlie, I was gonna nice you for the second. Now you're just gonna be dead last.
Can
What was
we get-
by the way, what was the worst tier on the tier list, Chedu? What was the worst one?
Ronaldo Nazario.
Yeah, that's you, bro.
All right, so you have a 10 out of 10.
Thank you, Anthony.
Negative 10 though. Negative 10. Negative 1. 2 out of 10.
All
Negative
right.
1 out of 10.
All right.
Whoa,
right.
Whoa.
Okay, the hat goes back on.
What was that?
Hat goes back on.
was
Hat
that?
goes back on.
Wow.
Hat goes back on.
There we go.
They don't even play the same position.
Why do I get so much hate, man?
You have a right winger and a striker. Like that's like comparing.
Oh God.
You know what? Goodbye.
We've lost Chedu.
He's in the mud.
We've cyberbullied him to this point.
Steve, would you like to come on and tell us your favorite cheese, please? He's gone. Should we just put his thing on? Put his camera on.
He's gone.
I'm gonna mute him in case he comes back and he's like not prepared to be on. Tammy Abraham, yes or no? I don't know if we got a verdict on him fully or not.
Yes, if it's cheap. No,
Yeah,
but
it's
I
less
highly
than
go on, mate.
less than the 40 that they're wanting. If we got him for around 25, I think that would be a good price for Tammy Abraham. But again, young and still has many years to improve.
Yeah, I think he's class. 15 goals in the Premier League in his first campaign. He's muted.
No, don't. Once he realizes, it'll be quite funny. But I think he's just gonna.
You do realize I knew I was muted from the get-go. I was just mouthing.
No, you
I
didn't.
was mouthing.
No, you didn't. I did like the pajama pants. They were
Thank
quite
you.
nice. They were quite
Thank-
nice.
Thank you. Thank you. See, at least listen.
I thought that was-
First of all, my trim is a 10 out of 10. Thank you very much. Secondly, you can roast my trim, but my style is always amazing.
I'm not a fan of the Union Jack pillows, though. We can't be having that.
My mom bought them for me, so I don't know. They're just there.
Oh, the
vibing.
mom excuse.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what?
All right. 40 likes on the video. And
No, wait. No, not 40 likes.
LFC Transfer hit 10K on YouTube before May next year, before the end of the season.
Wait,
Before the end of
what?
the season.
If we get how many?
10K subs.
No.
Yes.
No. To by the end of the next season. No.
Yeah.
That's a low target. I think we can do it.
10K is a low target.
I think we can do it. I genuinely think we can do it. With the stuff we have planned, I think it's possible.
By the way, upcoming on the channel, make sure to subscribe. We're going to have a draft video hosted by the one and only Kristanich. It's going to be Fuego. It's going to be an NFL draft style Liverpool video. You can tell who suggested that. Might have been the American among us.
I think it was me, wasn't it?
It was actually
No, it definitely wasn't Chris.
but make sure to subscribe for that. We're going to have some more streams, more videos coming up. Heading into the new season, really going to go like all in, full set. Kurt, are you excited?
Oh yeah.
Sorry. I just Dan. It's not 2019, bro.
Oh no. I love Timo.
No, we don't.
I think Werner's movement is really nice. On the
It's
left.
not going to happen. Chelsea paid 70 million for him.
Yeah, we're never going to get him, I'm afraid.
It was not 71. No.
Yeah.
It was a release clause of like 45 million pounds. It was actually cheaper than Jota, wasn't it?
Oh wait, no, he actually was. Yeah, he actually was. Was he cheaper?
I'm looking at it.
Oh wait, I was on about Havertz. Havertz was 90 million, wasn't he?
Yeah, Havertz was. They paid $58 million
No.
for him from Leipzig. I don't know how much that is in pounds, but that's cheaper.
Because I'm the Pez version of Jared Bowen. I know. So I can't legally claim that I am Jared Bowen. So yeah, I am Jared Bowen.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you all for the love in the comments, by the way. Really popping off on YouTube. Appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure to subscribe. Future streams coming up. We're literally less than 2 weeks away from the Premier League season. That doesn't feel real, to me at least.
It feels like these past months have gone by really quickly.
Sheesh. So, Chris, is this slander or is this praise?
Oh, I think it's praise because Jared Bowen's a world-class footballer.
No, it's definitely slander. It's definitely
Who'd improve any team in the world.
definitely
so
slander.
Therefore,
It's 100% Bowen slander.
Therefore, Jared Bowen. Therefore,
No,
I am actually a baller, boys. I don't think you quite understand.
We actually did a video on Rafinha on the channel as well.
Go watch that.
Go watch that. I think he would be perfect for us, and I agree. Yeah. It would be like, Rafinha I prefer to Bowen. I agree with you on this. But I think realistically, I think Charlie in the comments.
I am.
And so
me,
is
Charlie, and Dan.
Yeah. Hey, well done on the Naby Keita compilation or whatever.
Yes.
Hey, actually, I should be more thankful. Thank you for making a compilation of Naby Keita.
There we go. That's more like it.
It's fan number one, and I appreciate the work you do to keep the propaganda alive.
Love it.
Happy days.
So, anyways, near an hour on the stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This has kind of been a bit of a chaotic discussion. It started with strikers, went to owners, went to Chedu's trim. Now it's kind of just all over the place. To wrap things up, what are your picks? Realistic and dream for striker signings for Liverpool. Mr. Jared Bowen.
Does Jared Bowen count?
Would he play as a striker for Liverpool?
Probably not. But to be fair, he's that versatile. I reckon he could play right back, left back, on the wing, centre mid. He's everywhere, mate. World class footballer. Realistic, Vlahovic. I think he is realistic. Next summer more so than this summer, but we are next summer FC, so we have to just wait. And a dream, obviously, Erling Haaland.
Mr. Chedu. I apologize for all the slander you got for your haircut. I do feel a little bit bad.
You have got dead trim, though.
Actually, Chedu, I should be nicer to you. You put me as the example for the second tier. I enjoy your trim. I quite like you as a man. Now, please tell me with your illustrious, your renowned your strong football takes. What is your dream and what is your realistic striker signing for Liverpool, Chedu?
First of all, whenever I do that rating our own trims, all of you are getting on the bottom tier, and I'm making myself the best one just by myself. And secondly, the dream, the realistic dream, probably Vlahovic. But realistic, probably Pete from the shop down the street. But yeah.
And Mr.
Nice.
Kurtis, dream versus realistic.
I've got to side with Chris here. I think Vlahovic, with the sort of prices now and the ability he has, would be quite good realistically. But then you've got to dream for Haaland. He would change any side in world football, and would be amazing.
Is this true, Chedu?
What beard?
Chedu is.
Listen. Wait, hey. I have something. I have a little bit. Okay. No, I was watching F1 yesterday with her, and if you watch F1, you might know that Hamilton was last for quite a bit, and I bet that if he got podium, I was gonna take the little bit of facial hair I have off, and he did.
Yeah.
Can we do that live, please?
Yeah. All right.
No.
Chedu.
No, I am not doing that live.
I said if Wijnaldum scored, I'd shave my beard on live.
Yeah, but I didn't say I was gonna do it on live.
That's poor behaviour, that is.
To wrap up, I almost agree with you.
Why didn't you strip live?
I don't want us to get demonetized.
That's a tremendous point. All right,
I
Chris,
don't want.
Strip. Just don't show your bottom half. Just strip.
Chris, when I press the end broadcast button, you gotta start stripping. And if you don't
Yes.
strip off in time, it doesn't happen.
Yes.
But I'll tell you, when I press the end broadcast button, you have about 2 or 3 seconds leeway before you can get us fully demonetized. I want to pull this back up from Ayush. I agree with this. I think Martinez is actually quite realistic, and my dream signing actually. I think I prefer him than Haaland.
What?
Not controversial. Yes. I would.
No.
Wait. So this guy right here slanders my opinions and then goes out and says that he prefers Lautaro over Haaland.
I do. Yeah, he fits us better.
Just
Haaland would
end the
change
stream.
his play.
End the stream.
End
the
any
stream.
team in the world.
End the stream.
I'm having it.
End the stream.
Curtis,
End
help
the
us.
stream. End the
I'm
stream.
so
Curtis,
disappointed.
say something.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jack. I followed
Thank you.
your steps with the Cater propaganda. You've let me down big time.
But we all know realistically that Oxlade-Chamberlain's going to win the Golden Boot Award this season.
Oh,
Thank you very much for watching.
Just end the stream. Just end the stream,
Thank
please.
you very much for
Just
watching
end
LFC
it.
Transfer
Just
Room.
I am the
And we
man.
will-
I am the man who presses the end broadcast button. That is me.
So do I. I have.
So
as
do
well.
I.
Oh, you guys can all press it.
So, yeah.
I feel like there's a threat here, a very implied threat for me to wrap it up. Actually, you know what? Next stream, Martinez versus Haaland. I will go down and fight and prove my.
How about we get all like 8 or 9 of us, so that it's just like an 8v1,
and I will take
Perfect.
you all on.
No, you won't win. You're in the mud, mate.
Anyway,
All right. I'll do it. I'll do it if we sign him.
Wait. Repeat that.
If Jared Bowen signs for Liverpool, I will I'll get frosted tips.
I like that.
Okay.
It's on.
If we sign Martinez, I will. I'm not going to make any commitments.
No, go for it.
Go bold. Go bold.
Go for it.
No. Look,
Fully bold.
Let's be honest with ourselves. I promised I would run down my street naked if we got top 4. We got top 4, and I didn't. I'm just not a man of my word. Let's be honest with ourselves. So I'm not going to lie to the people.
If
Again.
we sign Erling Haaland, you'll break your new tactics board on live.
No. Oh God.
Yes.
Hey, the tactics board is almost done, and the tactics board, you boys are going to be excited to see this thing. This thing is fire. It's going to be heat. The new segment, defensive striker, coming soon to LFC
Can't
Transfer Room. Yeah. Anyways, boys, the engagement was tremendous in this stream. We thank you all for tuning in on Twitter, on YouTube. Did we have anyone on Facebook? We didn't have anyone on Facebook.
Follow me to
Someone's
cure
got
my
that.
depression after the bullying I got
Go
today.
like us on Facebook. Go become the Facebook viewer. Next stream, every Facebook comment that is, not going to get us canceled will be featured. So tune in on the Facebook if you really want to be involved. But a very fun stream here today. For myself, Jack, for Jared Bolin, for Kurtis, and for Chedu. Have a good rest of your day.
I don't have time to look to get my Locatelli shirt, but let's go.
Take care.